You can never. The best part of the show, commercial breaks.
Sometimes.
I get to catch up with folks like Jane, and it's really cool to have you here because the Glen-Ed Food Pantry is rocking and rolling.
We are in an exciting time. Not that you want a food pantry to do well, right?
Yeah.
So I always get a chuckle when people say, "Are you busy?" And I'll go, "Yeah." And they go, "Oh, that's good." No, I'd like to be out of business.
Yeah.
But hunger's been around since the beginning of time. It's not going anywhere. So we need to be in a place where we can provide the services that are always going to be needed.
Well, and now take me through, there was a ribbon cutting recently, wasn't
There was last Wednesday. So a week ago, we were blessed enough to have a wonderful ribbon cutting for our new building, which construction will begin June 1st. So we're really, really excited. It's a 9,000 square foot building. Here's a rendition. Probably can't see it too well.
I'll find one online.
But yeah, it's
That's
really
beautiful.
exciting.
That's
It is.
beautiful.
It is. But basically, it's a warehouse. So nothing special, nothing fancy, very serviceable. One side will be pantry, service, and storage. The other side will be the thrift shop. But it will allow us to provide some additional services that we just are unable to provide right now.
Well, and, like you were saying earlier, Jane, it's one of those topics that, man, it's busy. That's great. Look at the service you're providing, but it's not a good thing. If people can't afford what to eat and all those things, and I'm sure that you guys see this so many times, it's not one specific person. I mean, it's all walks of life, all from all backgrounds that go through it, because it's not just, those experiencing homelessness, or it could be someone just lost a job, and how are we going to get by for the next couple of weeks? And it's a needed service.
It is. Sometimes it's just one time they need help. Sometimes it's every few months. Just, when their car breaks down. So now their money went to their car and they don't have as much discretionary cash for food, although that's not discretionary. So it truly is, and life can change in an instant.
Yeah.
I think we all experience that.
And we have a artist rendering.
There, very nice.
Right
Thank
there
you.
now. And this is to celebrate the groundbreaking that happened about a week ago. Glen-Ed, but that's beautiful. It's going to look so nice, and that's where I think it's so cool too, Jane. It's not. It doesn't feel kind of like the traditional centers for this stuff,
No, we wanted it to kind of look like a grocery store.
That's cool.
So, we kind of did that. We kind of took the porch from Cracker Barrel so that, there's a place for them to kind of sit outside if they want, or for us to do pop-ups.
Are people still mad at Cracker Barrel?
Oh, I don't know.
For their logo or whatever?
Yeah, there was that whole, that whole branding debacle. Yeah.
I love the porch, though, on that. I mean, that's beautiful.
It's really nice, and really excited. We're going to be able to bring in pallets. So in our current building, we just have man door sizes, and we have a handicap ramp. So we go to the edge of the parking lot with a cart full of food. We get our speed, we go up the ramp, bump into the door.
Oh, no.
And so it's just, and we're not able to buy in huge bulk because we just don't have a way. So a way, number one, to store, not the means to store it, but also don't have a way to get it physically in.
Well, it's going to be just beautiful. How long you said it's going to take?
It's going to take 11 to 12 months.
Okay.
So a year from now, we should be in there. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty details now.
You had a nice ceremony, though. It looks like everyone kind of turned out for this.
We did. The city, that's a picture of the city of Edwardsville, a number of their alderpersons, and, of course, Mayor Rizvi. And then we had a nice representation from the county and from local churches and other nonprofit organizations. And it was just a lot of love there. How
can we support you guys in the next, 11 months as this build's underway?
Financially, we're still raising funds. Just ran into another pickle yesterday, which is probably going to cost us some more funds, and that's part of the process. I mean, that happens for all of us when we're doing that. So financial donations can be made online at our website, Glen-Ed
Oh, I got this. I'm getting good at my job.
You are getting good. Look at that.
On the screen, it's cropped out here because we have it fixed, but there's a green donate button. It says donate now, and I'm going to click on that for you, and it'll take you to this next pop-up screen that says Feeding the Hungry. Now, you can choose your amount, but If I could say non-for-profit, 501. Are you guys?
501c3, absolutely.
That means Uncle Sam's going to love you with a tax-deductible donation.
Yeah.
But also, there's a covering the processing fee that helps, but the monthly donations really do go a long way. Those recurring donations, if it's not going to be, if you're going to make a one-time payment of $100, maybe do a yearly, monthly thing at $25, because that really does, add up over time, and you guys can rock and roll.
It really does. And not only do we have the capital campaign, but we also have our regular operating expenses, which includes purchasing food, which all of us are feeling the pain in the grocery store. So we are, our operating budget for food line item and non-essentials has gone up.
Fill me in on the Brown Bag Buddies real quick, too, because I forgot all about that.
Yeah, so that's our summer school program, and that will start June 1st. So folks from the Edwardsville School District can come pick up lunches for their kiddos. We provide 5 lunches and 5 lunches and 5 breakfasts every Monday morning.
That's awesome.
Serving between 10 and 12. We actually added a 4th distribution site this year. So the pantry, of course, you can come to the pantry. We also have it at Hamel School. Now Warden School, we added Warden School, and then we take them out to University Flats Trailer Park.
Fantastic. And the address 125 Fifth Avenue?
Correct. That is the address of the pantry.
And that's in Edwardsville?
Absolutely.
62025.
Correct.
I know that because I have typed that in so many times wrong into the system, and I'm like, Edwardsville. Yep.
Yeah. So we're kind of by Buffalo Wild Wings.
Really?
So we're on
good
that
marker
end of
there.
town. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is your hope this summer with the food pantry and just in with the programs and some of the different ways that you serve the community? What's your hope with the pantry this summer?
That we feed everybody who's hungry.
Yeah.
The summers get tough when kids get 2 free meals a day at school. So they're getting breakfast and lunch at school. Now it's dependent upon that parent to provide 2 extra meals a day. They only get they do get a little bit extra SNAP. They get $120 per child for the entire summer. Oh. Now, if you've had a 14-year-old boy, $120 goes about maybe 2 weeks.
If you're lucky.
Especially with food prices now.
And even if it's not just one, especially if you have just that's a whole nother thing.
It is.
It's we don't talk about it enough, but the grocery bill is becoming, almost a fourth of folks' weekly paychecks or their biweekly paychecks.
It is, and we're having to be very careful when we go. I just heard a statistic that beef sales are down, chicken sales are up, because of the financial impact that has. So we want to make sure that we're getting these children fed proper, nutritious meals through the summer to keep their brains active, to keep them healthy and well.
Well, and now I wanted to ask you about this. What about this? Got to plant an extra row. That's going. Is that still going on right now?
Absolutely. We encourage gardeners, if they have extra produce, please bring it by. That's a great help to us. Know that every Wednesday, so families who qualify for services at the pantry, they come grocery shopping every 30 days. They do their what we call big shop. They go in the back.
You get all the
toiletries and everything. Yeah. But on Wednesdays, to help guide them, to help get them through, they can come to the pantry and pick up fresh fruits and vegetables. So that's a healthy way to help them get through the month. So it becomes especially important if we have extra fruits and vegetables in the summer. And we appreciate all those donations. Really helpful.
Why don't we do this? We'll take a quick break.
Sure.
We'll come back and chat it up some more about the pantry.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Hey, we'll stay here on RiverBender.com, and you'll stay there wherever you're watching it. We'll take a quick break and come back with Jade. Learn all about this really just exciting chapter.
Yeah.
Next.
Hail damage isn't always visible, but it can cost you thousands if ignored. Archer Roofing and Restoration are storm damage and roof replacement experts, offering free inspections to catch problems early. We'll help with your insurance claim and provide financing options that make protecting your home affordable. Proudly veteran-owned and community-focused. Always on your side. Call 618-575-0016 or visit archerroof.com today.
If you thought quality home building was a thing of the past, think again. Welcome to Ralph G. Pasley Custom Homes, an award-winning builder known for craftsmanship, attention to detail, and homes designed around the way you live. From thoughtful design to expert construction, every home we build reflects decades of experience and a commitment to doing things the right way. Ralph G. Pasley Custom Homes. Award-winning homes built with pride. Visit Pasley.com to learn more and start building your dream home today.
Struggling with depression that just won't go away? At Precision TMS, we offer a non-invasive, drug-free treatment designed to target the areas of the brain linked to mood regulation. Using FDA-cleared transcranial magnetic stimulation, gentle magnetic pulses help reactivate underperforming brain circuits without surgery or sedation. Many patients experience real relief, even after other treatments haven't worked. Our experienced team provides personalized care every step of the way. Contact Precision TMS today to see if TMS therapy is right for you.
This July, the fastest boats in the world take over the Mississippi. Catch the thrill of F1 powerboat racing, July 17th to 19th, Riverfront Park in Alton, Illinois. Speed, rivals, champions. This is more than a race. It's the Powerboat National. Kicking off the Meet and Greet Street Party July 17th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Max and Downtown Alton. Cold beer and live music. Alton Powerboat Nationals F1 Powerboat Racing, July 17th to 19th. Don't miss the action.
Daily Show. Welcome back. Back with Jane, and it's really cool that you're a part of this. Take me through the team at the food pantry a little bit. Let's give them some love because it's no easy feat to do this, and so many times I think that we overlook the volunteerism aspect of our community because there's so many people that do this for obviously no money. They do it for the love in their heart and this mission that they have within them, whether it's spiritually or just intellectually, you name it. But it's really cool to see just community driving community, and the stories I'm sure that you have from folks that have come in for the food pantry, maybe for one time, maybe they've used it for a year, and all of a sudden things finally got better, and they can see you on the street now and say, hey, thanks for helping me when I was at my lowest, because it's always easy to talk about things, but to actually do it's different too.
It is. So you are absolutely correct. We could not sustain without our volunteers. So we are 90% volunteer driven.
Wow.
As a nonprofit, the one thing you need to control is your staff. So I am the only full-time employee. Then we have a part-time pantry manager, a very part-time administrative person, and then a part-time shop manager. So because of the thrift shop, we need a manager there. But it is totally volunteer driven. It is our volunteers who greet our families that come in, that take them shopping, that stack the shelves, that run to all over to get us donations. They just put on a chicken dinner to help raise money for the capital campaign. Just so many things.
That's fantastic.
If there's something you need, there's a volunteer that's willing to do it.
And that's why I think it's just it's really cool to see this because, it's all about, people that are doing things that, I just had Lacey on as she takes us back 100 years and finds an article to write about. But, seeing, the community aspect of like the picnics and the different, things that, heck, even in the 80s and 90s and earlier part of the 2000s, the whole area was just known for. And, now to get back to that again and just to see after COVID, all this coming together, it's cool.
It is great. It is very reassuring.
Yeah.
And our volunteers, the average age is retirement age. But to see the high school kids come in and they help and they
get their
do
National
food
Honor
drives.
Society.
Yeah. It's really fun to get the multi-generational.
Well, and that's why I was adding that in, because if there's individuals out there, the National Honor Society, those community service hours and all that, this is a great place to get them at. And you can see right here on the website, volunteer with them from short-term opportunities to long-term, and you can see more about their current project opportunities, the volunteer at the pantry opportunity. The sign-ups are here to sign up at Center Grove Presbyterian Church, and other avenues is all available online at glenedpantry.org/volunteer, because you guys are making it easy for us. It's cool.
Well, Well, and we're glad to have that, but we that's our one fundraiser a year that we have.
Is this coming up, or we pass it?
This one's passed. It's in February of every year, and that's our one and only fundraiser. So that will be coming up. So we can talk about that at a later date. I think it's going to be really exciting in 27. So we're already working on that. So yeah, very exciting times at the pantry. Very grateful for all the support that we've received, but yet we do need some additional support financially that we can see this through.
And look at this, just thanks to your partners, this is about the capital campaign with Fund Construction, the Mark Special family.
Yep, Mark Special family.
And then you got Phillips 66 and Wood River ACT, First Presbyterian, First Christian Church as part of your partners. And then just, like I said, just seeing this, and what I think is so cool too is just, again, the design and how you're making it a part of the community and not just, well, that's the food pantry, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. And one of the things I really believe in is nonprofits working together and supporting one another. We're good at food. Other folks are good at other things. And so let them do what they do really well. Let us do what we really do well. And let's refer each other and support each other.
Well, here's some of your impact by the numbers. I mean, think about it. 500 volunteers donate their time to the pantry each year, with 60 plus contributing more than 600 hours annually. If you did just any type of calculation on what that would cost, if you had to pay for that, you wouldn't be able to sustain it. No one would. We
would not.
And then 10,000 hours of service. I mean, that's just incredible. And talking about food, 205,000 pounds of food donated so far, and then 17,250 pounds that were carefully selected to meet clients' needs where they're at with the food that's purchased, and then 198,000 pounds of food distributed. That's incredible. And don't forget about that Second Chance thrift store on the second floor of the building, because it's 260 backpacks going out to kids each year, and not feeling left out when school starts, and $2,800 worth of clothing donated to clients each month that's a huge deal, and 100% woman run. That's cool.
So we're very fortunate, and I will tell you the numbers have all gone up since then.
Oh, wow.
So I need to update those as well. Our first quarter numbers are really, as we're entering into the end of second quarter, is really exceeding last year.
I really like in this building too that you have in the meeting space opportunities and all of that, where you can really create that space and really stick to the mission you want.
So there's a couple exciting things about the new building. One is a meeting space, which we desperately need. Second is an interview room. Right now, when someone comes in or needs some or would like some counseling, we have to go into a public space. So having a private space for that is certainly going to raise the dignity and respect. The third thing is a commercial kitchen. And so that will allow us, like we were just talking about the garden produce. So we'll get a plethora of tomatoes in July and August. With the commercial kitchen, it'll give us the ability to then can some of that and have salsa in December. Or, some of those other things that we can continue to be even better stewards of the gifts we receive.
Well, and before we put pause on the food pantry side of things, what's the best way to find out more information and to reach out to support? Website?
Yeah, website is absolutely the best. Yeah.
That website, again, is Glen-Ed And Jane, while I have you, I can't not have you on the show without asking you about Bethalto. Fill me in. What do I got? USA 250th Historic? Is that what I'm reading?
Yes. So first will be the farmers market.
Oh, yeah. When do they start? June
14th, second Sunday. So we are ramping up. So no, if you can't make the farmers market in Alton or Edwardsville, or you want two in a weekend, come out to Bethalto on Sundays between 9 and 1. Still works with church schedules. I still go and play and come back, and it works out great.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so I can do it. Anybody can do it. So we're starting farmers market on June 14th. Then, as we all know, it is the nation's 250th birthday, and we must celebrate that.
Absolutely.
So we are combining that with our Music in the Park. Also starts the first part of June. It starts, I got it right here, June 4th with Flip the Frog.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah, so we've got lots of exciting stuff. So June 4th, Flip the Frog. Then June 14th, it's the Farmers Market. Then with July 2nd, we are going to be celebrating America's 250th birthday. They will have patriotic music, so we're going to expand that night. We're going to start at 5. We're going to have some local musicians. Then the Great Rivers Choral Society will come and do some vocal patriotic music. Then at 7, the Boeing Employee Band will come and play patriotic music. So that will set the stage for the evening. We are working on selling tiles right now. If you're familiar with the Balto Bandstand, in between the 2 man doors, there's a big blank area. It is going to be a ceramic mosaic tile of, probably can't see it, but it's of the eagle and the flag. And so it's going to be amazing. We are selling some additional tiles to be put up there. But there will be an unveiling that night. Absolutely, you can have it. There will be the unveiling that night of that. There will be Bethalto history relayed through various storytellers. Just a number of things, some food, all kinds of things. So it'll just be a fun community family night at the park.
And this is, I'm glad I looked at that. This is the flyer for that. I wanted to make sure everyone saw it before we signed off.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Right here. And you can celebrate America's 250th, $50 per tile. That's going to be really cool and really just a great thing to do.
Yeah, I didn't have one with me to bring this morning, but it's really a great way to leave a legacy. That will be there for decades to come.
Oh, yeah.
And what a great testimony to our community.
100%. And then real quick, while I have everybody still, if my internet loads, we'll show you right now the music in the park.
Oh, you got it?
Oh, yeah.
You are good.
There we go. Thursdays at 7 p.m. It starts June the 4th and it runs through August the 20th every Thursday at 7 p.m. Flip the Frog starts it off and then following that you got BC Homegrown, Jared Henning, Porch Cafe. That'll be another great, all 4. I mean, look at this lineup, Jane. You guys are rocking and rolling here.
They really are. This committee is really working to elevate things.
Fantastic. How many are on that committee?
Maybe a half dozen. I don't know.
They're doing awesome.
They're doing a phenomenal job and they have a great time, and you can sit in the bench, bring your lawn chair, let the kids run. The splash pad's just down the little bit. One can go with the splash pad for a little bit. So great evening.
Absolutely, Jane. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. Always good to see you.
Out of time today, but I have more time for you tomorrow. You know, as always. Until then, hey guys, have a great rest of your Wednesday. And as always, try your best to... Ooh, get over here. Stay out of jail.